I'm 34, in good shape. In 2009, I was diagnosed with a parasite in my stomach called H. pylori. So is everybody. Helicobacter pylori. Now, I am not a fan of pharmaceuticals. No kidding. But again, you got to understand that the problem's more with your stomach and more with your lymph system. That's the problem. Remember, breeding ground. This is the factor that we have to understand and consider is culturing mediums. And I say this over and over. We're all great culturing mediums, but we can't blame the culturer. We got to blame the medium, and that's more spot on. That means instead of being medical thinking and blaming God, let's blame us who's putting down things that don't fit in this body. You know, there's certain foods that are just not harmonious with our physiology. We'd have to get with that. If we have some of those foods once in a while, okay. But if you eat them consistently, you're not going to be good. This kind of pain, my friend, leads to nowhere good. Back out of here. Get your lymph moving. You're interstitially backed up through the whole gut probably. So you want to get all this out of there, get all that acid out of there and heal all that up. Don't just focus on the bacteria. That's focusing on the wrong thing. You can take care of that with the herbs, but that's not the issue. The issue isn't, that's not what's causing pain. Bacteria, this is the acids, this is the activity that's going on in those tissues. So it's the culturing medium that's the problem, man. And you have to deal with that. You got to get on that lymph system, get the adrenals up, get the kidneys filtering, and it'll all be good for you there. You might want to use the slippery elm, the marshmallow teas, the heal all tea or something like that to help coat that stomach and help with that. At the same time, you want the GI broom, you want the stomach and bowel one. You really want to try to get that through there. Get whatever food you can tolerate there. I'd probably chew real good. I'd stay away from real coarse fiber and really kind of just soothing things. Maybe sip on the heal all tea a little bit. Put smaller amounts in the stomach as opposed to bigger amounts. Smaller amounts more often. Super chew, minimal digestion's preferred, and kind of going that way. Anything that's alkaline, of course, goes down the gut. Absolutely no protein down a gut like this. Yeah, my friend, you're going to have to detox yourself, get in there, get in those tissues deeper and get all these acids out of those tissues and repair the stomach, and you'll be in good shape. The herbs will help you work well through this condition, and you'll be good in that manner. Hi, sweetheart. I have been suffering for at least 2 years with these stomach issues. Nausea is my main symptom. I have not actually thrown up from this. I juice a lot of ginger and lemon for a little relief. I have been learning about the raw food lifestyle for some time, but haven't been able to go fully raw yet. Not knowing what to do for quick relief, I went to a doctor to discuss with him what was going on. One doctor said anxiety, the other doctor did blood work and found something in my blood that indicated I may have a bacteria called H. pylori. So he tested with the breath test, and sure enough, it came back that I had this bacteria. You know, it's funny how we blame bacteria for everything. I bet they get tired of that. Not me. Terrain. What's going on in your stomach, sweetheart, and liver, or both? You know, this is the lymph system again, and if you've swallowed any toxic chemicals or chemical medication that absorbed in the stomach wall, and you're not moving your lymph system well, it's going to be there for a lifetime. Now again, nausea can also come from the back of the head and the cerebellum. That's the same nervous system that goes right down to the stomach, parasympathetic, but it joins with the sympathetic. So you've got all of that disturbance here. Nausea can come from up here where you have a lot of lymph going on in the back of the head. If you have a little dizziness, equilibrium, blood pressure seems to flip a little bit, you're right back here. Nausea can also occur from there. Also improper digestion, hepatic, liver problems. So you go into a body, sweetheart, Candace, you go in. This is where the herbs excel over the foods by far. First of all, they're not hybrids. They're meant for this. They were born for this. So they'll come help you. So this is where I get on the stomach and bowel formula. You can use parasite M to kill stomach bacteria if you want. That's not the issue. The issue is the condition of your lymph system in the wall of the stomach. That's at issue. And then if any film you've got on the stomach, so any chemicals that are lodged in the wall. So you just want to start cleaning. I'd get on that stomach and bowel. I'd get on lymphatic 1 capsules. That'll start pulling and drawing stuff out of the stomach, out of the liver. Go on the liver gallbladder cap. Do the first detox kit and really see where you are on that. GI broom. Whoo, whoo, whoo. That'll clean you. You start cleaning and opening up all these doors. course, Candace, and this is how you get over this. If you are getting up here, it's a major lymph problem. So you've got to get those kidneys and adrenals. No matter what you do, you got to get the kidneys and adrenals working for you. I was losing a lot of weight because I could not eat. So for quick relief and to hopefully try to gain some weight, I took his antibiotics, even though I know they were not good for me. Yep, that's a typical medical doctor right there. It must be easy to be a medical doctor. They see 40 to 50 clients a day, prescribe a little antibiotic all the time. Well, that's easy. I'll have to say this, Candace, if you don't get this now, you'll get to the point where you can't even take water down. And then you're getting real trouble, sweetheart. You got to work yourself out of this because you can start developing gastroparesis, which is paralysis of the stomach. Forget the bacteria. Maybe that'll, because you fight the bacteria, you'll never get well, and you'll never be well, and you'll be a nightmare from hell like you took the antibiotics. That's the problem. They don't get it. So you've got to clean the terrain, sweetheart. You got to clean why that bacteria is there. Don't blame the bacteria, that they're not the problem. The terrain, the conditioning, the culturing medium. Remember, bacterium or any type of microbe like that has a job to do in nature. And so the question would be the condition and tissues of your stomach. I would really work on detoxifying my stomach, get our stomach and bowel formulas that will help to clean and get the inflammation out of those tissues. I'd stay probably away from acid fruits and stuff like that a little while and go to the subacid. Subacids are your grapes.